Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. This time we're looking into Napoleon Bonaparte, and well, he says here he's a manipulator, but to me I think he's more of an area damager. But let's look into him and see how good he is. As you can see now, he has equal attack and defense, and well, a decent amount of hit points. That's not too bad. It's actually quite okay for a level 40. So, that was the history. I want the stats here. As you can see, base damage is normal, 60 hits per minute, normal, melee range, medium movement speed, crit, chance, and damage is also normal. So nothing surprising here, but as far as I remember, he isn't a Vulcan at all. There we'll get some more defense, some evasion also. Nice. More defense and some hit points and defense. Well, to me that sounds a bit like a defender, because that's 25% defense and 15, that's 40, so almost 50% extra defense. He even get more hit points and some evasion, so it'll be hard to hit if he ever reaches Awaken 5. That is, well, that's pretty neat in someone not wanting to die. Now, his ability is the interesting part here, and it's a Code of Battle, and I have him at level 9 here. 4.4 seconds initial charge, so it lands rather early, and regular charge is 12.5%. Well, that's okay, long time, 12.5 seconds. It's an area strike, buff, and debuff, so that's why they call him a manipulator. He commands a cannon shot at the biggest cluster of enemy units, dealing 142% damage in a range of 3, which is a nice large range actually. Affected units have the accuracy reduced by 5.8% for 6 seconds. All friendly units gain 10.8% evasion for 6 seconds. So your units gets a lot harder to hit, and their units, well, at least in the affected range, well, they don't hit too often. Those two combined makes, well, a sad day for your enemies. Well, but it needs to be there to be effective. But let's test it out and see it in battle and see how well they do. So let's go here for the campaign map here, and not that battle here, but back to the Malian fort and battle number 1 here. First off, let's just continue here and see what's fun around here. Now, I've chosen to take out Hercules, otherwise we want the same team. I can't remember what him. Oh, that was another test I did to find out a bug. So let's find the right heroes here. There should be a nice little guy here called Napoleon Bonaparte. And I did lose the 14th, that was the last one missing. Let's see how well they do here in the first round. It's rather early that first Bismarck collects everyone. An area damage here with the triple cannon shot. Well, it affects everyone that gets bad at hitting, and my own units, our own units, are getting pretty good at evading the enemy, which should lead to, well, some extra units that survive for the second round. Well, you're a bad person, Napoleon Bonaparte. I would rather have wanted that one right after the start here, but well, this will be tough on us. But on the other hand, now Huaman lands her effective attack quite early. So, well, everyone gather around Bismarck, and we're keeping at least the heroes alive. Oh, you're talking French to me, Napoleon? Well, you are a French guy, so I guess that's alright. Everyone to Bismarck. Some shields up from Louis XIV, and we are ready to go here. Here comes area damage, and in a few seconds the next area damage lands too. That's Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, that looked nice. They died pretty hard. Let's see here. Well, it's gonna be a 3-star win, that's not in question. Let's see how the battle stats look when this battle is over. And there we go. well, we can't say he has Wormeland's effective damage, but as she gains evasion and makes the enemy have less accuracy, well, that's not really where he's earned his money. It's rather in the fact that the enemy doesn't hurt our units. So that's not where we can see it, but we'll have a collective one. Oh yeah, well, by that we want to make this video, so I'll have to make that sacrifice. Let's go here and see if we can get another successful test here. Everybody make sure you can't hit, and my units evade their attacks too. That looks nice. Thank you. Bismarck was in a bit of a distress. Theoretically only. Oh, what dragon did hit? Well, it took out the rest. But there's a long time to the dragon file lands in this round. So we'll have to suffice with everyone else. Good, Bismarck's reels in everyone. The healing should make him last a little longer. And now they can't really hit. Well, they hit sometimes, but less than before. Shields are up, and I think we can say another 3-star was... Well, it seems like a pretty effective team so far. Well, I know it's only battle 2 out of 5, but... there is some potential here, because we're not even close to Bismarck dying. Not at any time during this combat. Let's see here what the battle stat looks like. Well, it looks good, so let's turn on to the next battle and see how that goes. And that's battle number 5 we should take. Let's attack here. And well, let's go. Well, let's effectively move past this one. If we can. 3-way battle, so... well, we got loads of time here. And everybody doesn't seem to, well, be in any trouble here. I think we might even kill everyone before... even before Bonaparte here throws his cannons a second time, which means a lot of units, well, loses their accuracy, and our units gain some extra evasion. That is enormously great for us, and well, bad for our enemies. That has seriously decimated our enemies here. I'm afraid Bonaparte will shoot a second time before this battle is over. Well, it would... and the Dragonfire too. Well, that would have been much more effective in the next round, so we could have turned on off auto if we want to perform even better in this battle. Well, that's not a key element of testing this, and as I can see here, Bismarck is doing fairly great, I think. Oh, the French guy is really tearing down some units here. He's a good support to Wormeland so far. And the battle stats will soon be ready. Let's see what it holds for us this time.
Honor has been restored.
And there we go. Let's look to the next battle here and continue here and find battle number 7 in this province. Come on. Yeah, that's battle number 7. Continue and, well, go. There isn't much to say about that. Let's see. Well, it's a 2-way battle again, so this will be a good one for Bonaparte. As you can see, everyone got collected around Bismarck before he shoots the first time, giving max effect of his damage. And, well, there's a lot of people around Bismarck. That hurts a lot. And what you can actually notice here is also that there's a bug in the game presently here on beta. As you can see, the status bars above the heads of the heroes are, well, they're a bit tight. Let's just call it that. So they have been, well, they have been in a harmonica accident, so they're pressed together. I hope they'll fix that sometimes, but well, it's not a monumental here. It's just a display error, making it a bit harder to see what's going on. And well, Bismarck is a bit more under pressure here, so he could really use some help before dying. Oh, he makes his own shield. Nice. Good job, Bismarck. Let's look here on the battle stats. It seems like he took all the heat here in the second wave. Well, let's go for the last battle before concluding on our experiences here and see if he is up to the task of being a hero that we want to be on the A team. Let's go here. It's a single wave battle, so well, there's going to be a lot of damage in a very short amount of time here, because they'll need to hit us hard to knock out our heroes before it's too late. And well, the bonus of our units having more evasion and the enemy have less accuracy, well, that should help us a lot in well, keeping alive the key units. And the shields here is also nice to keeping the damage away from key units, and now we only need the siege weapons to die, so it's pretty sure a 3-star win. Let's look at the battle stats one final time and conclude. There we go. Well, let's go over the numbers. Bismarck a little extra damage compared to here where Hercules was, and Bonaparte a bit more damage actually also, so a very strong area attack actually, especially when you collect them around Bismarck. Louis XIV for some reason gave significantly less damage. I'm not sure why. And well, Milan also, but well, as the other added damage took extra, well, there wasn't so much for Milan. And a little extra for Sugar the Great. Not sure why he gets extra, and Bismarck as well, while Louis XIV get less. Must be some luck involved here. A similar amount of damage absorbed by Bismarck, despite the extra evasion he got, but a lot less damage absorbed by Napoleon Bonaparte, and also less for our guy here, Louis XIV, less for Milan, and well, oh, well, a little extra for Sugar the Great, but in average, well, everyone took a little less damage totally, so that's a little plus for Napoleon Bonaparte compared to Hercules, because more damage and less damage received to the team for the other abilities that he has. And well, Bismarck had to bend a knee here in Battle 4. Well, that's not perfect, but that might be a luck thing. Well, we maybe can change a bit by switching around where the unit stands on the battlefield. But other than that, it looks awesome. Even Sugar the Great had less possibilities to heal them, because well, there wasn't as hurt, because well, when you evade the bullets, dodge the bullets, there's nothing to heal. So in total, his evasion and debuffing the accuracy, well, it does work in our favor, and with extra damage, I think that might be the second strongest area damager of the 5 stars I have, because it's the last one I have to present you right now, because I don't got more different here. Next time we'll go for another support unit. I'll say thank you for watching this video.